with the Sustainable Development Goal 4 of UNESCO? Is it possible in our state? Is education truly free for all, accessible and affordable for all? All of these poses will be answered by guests in the studio as we x-ray the improvements, the trials, and also what we need to do in our states towards moving education to the next level. Closely seated to my left, I've got Lucky Leliji. He is a retired principal of Oviriogo Secondary School. Thank you for joining us in our studio today.
Thank you for having me. Good day, Deltans.
And also we've got Egbejule Peter. He's also a retired principal of Igbokodo Secondary School. Thanks for joining us in the studio today.
Thank you very much, and thank God for Delta 30.
And so straight on to our focus. Delta State at 30. Let's look at the educational sector and the system we operate all through the years, 30 years. What can we say? Let's look at the terms up for Delta State when it comes to education. Let me start with Lucky Leliji.
Thank you very much. As in this last 30 years, Delta State has done very well in the area of education, improvement on infrastructures, the growth, addition of more schools, and enrollment. Of course, in 1991, I'm sure the number of secondary schools in this state were not up to 200.
Okay.
But as of today, I'm sure they are well over 400, or very close to 400.
We have 2,306 public
secondary schools.
Okay, secondary, 776.
776. Okay, secondary schools.
Yes.
So that's a huge one. From less than 200 to 776 is a huge one. Now, almost every community now has at least a secondary school.
Okay.
That's on the one hand. In 1991, there was no university in this state except the campus of the Delta State Bendel State University that was in Abraka until Libro came, and at a point they had to, pass an act that brought it to the university. But today, Delta State alone